Sweet game, sweaty plebs, where the kills are so free. Sweet game, sweaty plebs. Oh yeah. Lord, I'm coming home to game.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
No.
No. I appreciated it.
I wish it was fucking better, but there was a lot of effort there. So
Appreciate it.
Straight off the dome, man. Didn't let me do the first song.
yeah, we let you do it. You just already did that.
Yeah, that was Sweet Home Alabama by Kid Rock.
By Kid Rock.
Is it by Kid Rock?
He did
No.
a cover.
Oh,
Oh.
did he?
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me that he did a cover at all.
Isn't he from like Detroit?
Yeah,
No,
he's from like
Michigan.
Detroit suburbs.
Yeah. Okay. Kid. My name is Kid. Kid Rock.
Man,
Should have done that, Aiden.
Yeah.
I know.
Maybe
Kid
next
Rock.
week.
Next week.
Howdy, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Sweaty Plebs podcast, episode 126.
Yep. There's nothing cool about 126. I'm looking it up right now, and yeah. There's some math shit. There's some physics shit. That's not cool.
Come on. Give us some
Let
math.
me tell you. Let me tell you what happened in 126 BC. Wow. Also not very interesting. Fuck. All right. There's got to be something here. You know what? There's a highway in Costa Rica, National Route 126.
That's what you went with?
Yep.
You went with the highway in Costa Rica.
Yeah. Huh? There's other ones too. I can go further, but it's also not very interesting.
Well then.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet home, sweaty plebs.
Yeah. Well, let's crack some drinks. Let's get it going.
All right. I've already had this. I'm pretty certain. Ninkasi Brewing, Eugene, Oregon. Prismatic, juicy IPA, notes of citrus, tropical, and dank.
Dank.
Yep. What's the note going to be?
What's it going to taste like?
Oh, it's dank.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I can't really taste anything right now because last night I ate an entire bag of sour streamers, and my tongue is a bit raw. You ever eat too much candy, a little too much sour candy? That was me yesterday. I ate too much. Now my tongue just feels weird.
Yeah,
That's fair.
man.
Yeah. Also, I had numbing spicy soup yesterday. Girlfriend's little dinner party thing.
Yeah.
It was very spicy, very numbing. That could be attributing to it as well.
It very well could.
Yeah.
It very well could. Cool. Aiden, what do you got?
So, coming at you internationally, boys, I got Pee Cuckoo.
Oh!
Pee Cuckoo.
I love it.
It's
Say
a
that
Mezcal highball. I like the little, forgot how to say the little creature on there, but
What's his name?
Kyle.
Oh, Pee Cuckoo.
Yeah, it's a passion fruit highball in a can from Mexico, boys. Let me tell you, I've had it before.
And?
It's Mezcal. So.
Pee Cuckoo. It's so much fun.
Super smoky. I mean, it's good. I don't want it regularly, and that's good because I cannot get it again because we're not getting it again at my company. But
okay.
Google it. Yeah, you can Google that.
Yeah, you could just go out and buy it yourself.
Yeah.
You can't because we're the suppliers of it.
Yeah. So go buy it.
Why would
somewhere
you deny
else.
your own supply?
Do it order online. Yeah.
I don't know if that's legal. It sounds illegal. Let me tell you though, it's got a sick name.
Pee Cuckoo.
It's got a great name.
Say it, Faulkner.
Pee Cuckoo.
Pee Cuckoo.
Pee Cuckoo.
Pee Cuckoo.
Pee Cuckoo.
Pee Cuckoo.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
great.
say it.
It's a
Everybody
banger.
say it. I'll say it too.
Pee Cuckoo.
Pee Cuckoo.
It's passion fruit too, so it's neat, boys. If you ever see it, buy yourself a can.
All right, I will. That would be instant buy. Just You wouldn't even have to tell me about that. I see that on the menu. I'm ordering that.
Yeah, I got to get it for my wife. She likes mezcal, so
I don't really, but I love I
you'll
love
do
me
it.
a
You'll do
good
it for
name.
the name. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, 10 out of 10 name.
yeah. So much fun to say. Anyways, Faulkner, you go.
All right, I got my Maku. This is the Korean
Oh,
beer I've been doing, but this is
surprise,
mango
surprise.
flavor.
Oh, remember when we used
Mm.
to call you Mango?
Yeah. Why do you
Yeah.
call me mango?
I don't know why it started.
It's my favorite fruit.
That's his favorite fruit. Aiden, we changed his name in the back end to Chris Mango Faulkner, and he didn't realize that he was responding to all these people.
It's a very nice.
That's very good. Okay, with Mango in the middle of his name,
Yeah.
it was fun.
Well, the problem was it's in our database, and when I was responding to people on their support tickets, it said mango on
Yeah.
it. So
You say problem, I say
it was
fucking.
hilarious.
That's
But
great, man.
when we realized that a lot of those changes were actually happening on like customer facing stuff, we're like, oh, we can't actually do this anymore.
Yeah,
Because we were fucking with other people's accounts too.
yeah.
And then we realized, oh, we might actually get caught and lose our job for this. So that's what's up. So, Dylan, what games have you been playing this week? We haven't played games, I think, altogether at all, or eat one.
No,
in-
one day you asked me to play, and I said, "Hey, just text me when you're ready," and you
Yeah.
never texted me.
Yeah, I ended up watching TV.
Yeah.
Wow,
So, nope.
not a gamer.
I've just played a little bit of Apex and a little bit of Destiny. Let me tell you, Apex, the new stuff.
Yeah.
I have not won a single game with 3 people on my team, but I won 5 games where it's just me and one other dude.
Hmm.
So
On the new map, how do you like the new map?
the new map, I haven't really gotten to play it like enough to really say, I would say, but I do like it.
Okay.
I like the look of it. There's the POIs have like a ton of loot, it feels like. Those zip lines are fun to get around. Feels like mostly fair fights, I would say.
That's good.
Um, so overall, okay. Yeah, I would say it's a better pub map than Stormpoint, for sure. Probably
Okay.
more fun than um, World's Edge for pubs, too.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's a real hotspot. I mean, there's a couple places where a lot of people go, but you still end up with, around 10 people or 10 squads alive at the first ring, which is nice, It's fun. The new character is pretty fun. I won a game with her. I also did like 3,000 damage out of nowhere with her one game, which was also fun. Didn't win that one. But
It's impressive
I was
still.
fucking
Yeah.
blasting people. It's good.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
they didn't do any legend meta changes, just some weapon
yeah, just a
changes,
couple
right?
weapon things. Yeah, the only new stuff for Legends is the new character,
Okay.
who's cool. I think her super ability kind of sucks, but I like sealing off the doors and then putting your spikes on the ground. That's all fun.
I'll have to play with you this week.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, I just been not feeling like gaming until
Yeah,
later. A couple days ago, I felt like it though.
yeah.
Aiden, anything new?
I've been playing a little indie roguelike called Tiny Rogues, boys.
Tiny
Mm.
Rocks.
It's a bullet hell dungeon crawler type game. Got some light RPG stuff. Let me tell you, $6, well worth it.
Cool. Awesome.
I haven't beat it yet. A lot of variety in weapons, and it's like super early alpha. It's like 0.16 or something. So I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes.
Neat. And I have played God of War Ragnarok. I have 20 hours in.
Holy fuck, yeah,
It's
Mister!
good.
I don't feel like playing games.
Yeah. Well, Ragnarok's. I mean, God of War is one of those like once you start.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah, I'm playing for 5-6 hours, right?
Yeah.
That's why later in the week I haven't played games because I was like, I just almost want to get some God of War time or at least impressions in. So I got 20 hours. It's supposedly like a 25-hour or no, pardon me, a 50-hour campaign.
If you do everything.
No.
It's like 75 with everything, right?
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's a long time.
It's do you like God of War?
Does he call the child boy?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I
Is
like
it
to call my brother boy.
that's true you do. Is it kind of more of the same, or everything's built on top of the first game?
It's more of the same, but with I mean, there's quality of life adjustments
Yeah.
and some just general adjustments. The thing for me is like I was reading Reddit and people were like, "Oh, it's just a PS4 game," because like visually it looks very similar, but I'm like, visually it looked amazing then. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I don't know I don't know what your problem is. Like that's not a big complaint.
No, it's not the best, but also I get people wanting to want to be exclusive because we're what, like 2 years into the next gen. Well,
Yeah.
next
Current
gen.
gen now at this point, Aiden.
Yeah, but like when I'm looking at it, I'm like, what else would I want them to make better in it?
Oh, I'll play it. I'll tell you.
Yeah, you tell me from
I'll tell you.
a visual aspect because I'm playing in performance mode, so I don't have like all the fancy stuff on. Uh, performance wise, the game is fantastic,
Who could
Yeah.
have seen that coming?
wild.
The
It's
other
like
one was pretty good too.
yeah, yeah. And when when you play the other one, it was at 30 frames. It's at 60 frames now. They did do a 60 frame update for PS5. Um, game's fluid. You get combat. If you love the combat before, you're still gonna love the combat now. Um,
Oh, quick question. Spoilers for anyone who didn't play the one or first one. Do you start with the chains this time?
this will be a spoiler for this one, not the previous one.
Don't say it then.
Okay, don't say it then.
Yeah.
Don't say it then. You have
Um,
your headless man?
yeah, he's still there.
Not headless.
I know you're talking
Bodiless.
bodiless.
Yeah.
I knew what you
That's
meant.
all he had.
Murmur, Murmur.
Memer. Memer and pee pee
Um,
cuckoo.
all I could say is it's a fantastic game. It probably does some stuff better than the previous one, but for me, that's a 10 out of 10 game.
Yeah, I
So
could say that.
if it's maintaining 10 out of 10, I'm perfectly okay with it, right? So,
Yeah.
and that's what it's doing.
Is Master Chief in this game?
Master Chief is not in this game.
Okay.
He hasn't beat it, Dylan. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
I think it's at this like the same quality. It is definitely still the same quality. The quality has not gone down, and in fact, there's portions of it. And I'll wait for you to like try it, and we'll have to spoil it for Dylan. There's portions in it that's just from a pacing standpoint better, which is great from a pacing standpoint, especially now that this game is longer than the previous one. And I was really when I heard the 50 to 60 hour playtime, I was actually kind of sad about it because it's too long in general for campaigns for me.
It's a long time.
But you know what? They're killing the pacing right now for me, and it doesn't feel like a 6 hour sit down doesn't feel like, oh man, let's just get through it kind of thing. It's like,
You're
I'm still
invested the entire time.
I'm really in. Like I'm reading the lore after you pick up stuff. I'm like going into the menu and like, what does it say? I'm listening to all the dialogue from beginning to end. I'm really enjoying my time with it. So that's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to spoil anything, but we will probably spoil it next episode
Do you
if
have an
if you
axe?
play this week at all.
So it's $70, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably worth it.
100% worth it.
It's worth it.
100% worth it.
Yeah.
That team deserves all the money that they can get.
They do a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I've been playing. I played a little Destiny today. Destiny's still Destiny, but God of War, it's definitely so far a game of the year contender between that and Elden Ring. I really have to think about which one's going to be better by when I'm done.
I personally will tell you that I didn't beat Elden Ring.
I didn't beat Elden Ring either, but
Yeah.
I loved.
Yeah,
my
I really
experience with
enjoyed
it.
it when I was playing it.
Yeah.
I think about it like once a week about just starting a new playthrough at this point.
Yeah, I've thought about going back. There's just so many other games, but I will eventually go back. Like
Yeah,
that's one of
Prefer
those
to beat
games.
it and then do a fresh start. I'm gonna do that.
Tim made it to the final boss and just could never beat the final boss.
That's me in Dark Souls 1.
He just never could beat it. But that says a lot for him. Like it's one of those
I'm
games.
surprised that he even bought it.
I can't believe. Yeah, I can't believe he played as much as he did and then even made it to the final boss. If you know Tim. Yeah, so it's definitely a Game of the Year contender between that and Elden Ring. I need to beat God of War to see how it pans out. But they both fill an interesting bucket in terms of Game of the Year, and we can talk about that when that time comes. That's all the games I've been playing. Oh, I ended up buying Stardew Valley on PC also after my trip last weekend with my family. At night, we would be drinking and get high, and my buddy brought his Switch and then connected it to the TV, and I would just watch him play Stardew Valley on his Switch. And he's like year 5
Oh, yeah.
into his campaign or whatever. So
Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
yeah. So he has a bunch of stuff, and I was like, oh, they added so much new content. So I ended up buying it on PC so I could
It's
play
a
it on my
good
Steam
game.
Deck.
Yeah. I think I did that too a while ago, but I never played it.
Yeah.
It's a lot to get into, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He deserves the extra money anyway, so
Yeah,
Don't feel bad.
I don't
Yeah.
feel bad at all.
No,
I
no,
paid
no.
full price again for it,
I
so I
bought
don't
that
give a
shit
shit.
like 2 times or 3 times at this point.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm at 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have it on GOG, also somehow. I don't know why I bought it there. I think because it was on sale
was
on
a pack.
GOG and not Steam, so I bought it there.
It was on Steam a long time ago.
No, but it wasn't on sale on Steam.
Oh.
It was on
Yes,
sale at GOG.
it's still on Steam, Dylan.
Yeah.
I thought he meant like it wasn't for sale.
Ah,
Yeah.
But
Ah.
Aiden, buy God of War, play it tonight. Go to work, with very little sleep, and then I can't wait to hear what you say about it next week.
yeah, I'm probably buying it right after this.
Good call.
Buy it, go to the store, come back.
Good to go.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into some news. Xbox news. Microsoft will keep Call of Duty on Sony platforms as long as there's a PlayStation out there to ship to.
Sounds like a threat.
What?
That sounds like a threat.
I guess. Don't you guys get rid of your PlayStation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the sound of it. Again,
Sounds like a compromise based on everything.
Are
Yeah.
you really surprised though? I didn't think they were ever gonna fully hold it back. That
No.
makes so much money.
There's too
I
much
assumed
money
it was going to
made.
be like a plain piece.
Yeah, there's too much money to be had. I think this is the fastest selling COD of War, or call it COD of War. Call it Call
He's
of
losing
Duty. Yeah. Fastest selling Call of Duty, probably of all time.
I haven't
yeah,
played
well
it
done.
in like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
I haven't played it because I knew season 1 is happening
I'm
on the
just waiting
16th.
for the
Yeah.
that.
Same.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I don't need I can take my time.
I
Like,
think
this is
I'm-
a 2-year game. I can take my time.
Yeah.
Like, this is fine.
Is it? There's no prestiging, right? Because I think
There
I got
is.
there is. Okay.
Yeah. We'll go into it in the later on because I do have some Modern Warfare news.
Oh. goody.
Xbox News: Gears of War video game franchise to get a feature film and animated series adaptations on Netflix.
Dave Bautista.
What's his name going to be in it?
He just
Yeah.
did another Twitter post about it.
So
Yeah.
he's going to be in it then.
No. He says, what was the headline? It was really funny because he did. Remember, he did that promo video when they added him to the game. They added him to Gears 5 as a character.
Vaguely.
It's just him like opening a box, and the
Mhm.
suit is in there, and then it does a cut, and it shows him with the suit on.
Mm.
It's cool. I'm about it. I don't really think Microsoft knows what they're doing with God of War at this point, or
I don't.
God of
since
War.
like God of War 3. Sorry, Gears of War.
You guys are dumb as shit.
Got God of War in our head, man.
God of War. God of War.
Oh yeah, Dave Bautista. He put a tweet out. He says, "I can't make this any easier," and he just replayed his video for when his skin came out.
Okay, so he's gonna go on it then.
I don't know. We'll see. Microsoft's really bad at their adaptations in general.
Halo.
Yeah.
Thank you. Point made.
Yeah.
Point made. Even though the suit looks sick, like the Spartan armor looks great.
I only watched the first episode for free.
I watched all of it.
Yeah.
There's like some moments you're like, oh my god, this could be so good,
But then
you just fumble everything else.
yeah.
Quick thing, just in terms of casting for the Gears of War movie, it's a little bit too late for it, but like they'd gotten like 90s Ving Rhames for this.
I think he's dead.
Yeah, he's not dead.
He's
He's
not dead.
old.
He's just like 60 something.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I watched Con Air like last week.
Oh,
That
nice.
Ving Rhames in it.
Yeah. I love
That'd
Con
be
Air.
sick.
Missed opportunities.
Yeah. Should have just made this movie fucking 50 years ago or whatever.
They've been trying to do this since like 07, so whatever.
And you're Ving Rhames.
Yeah. Other news, Halo Infinite got a winter update. Really, really big update. Lots of additions. You got Forge is available. Co-op is finally available. Mission Replay is finally available. They put out a free separate battle pass, 30-tier battle pass that anyone can pick up. They added match XP and a bunch of sandbox changes.
Damn.
Really big change.
You want to know some more Halo news? I deleted Halo off of my computer and Xbox this past week.
RIP.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you probably don't need to download it for at least another 3 months anyways for Forge community to kick up.
Yeah.
But I've seen some Forge maps. Really cool. Some of the stuff they've done. I saw someone do a really good Blood Gulch. Like, it looks really good. So,
I'm in for it once it gets a little more fleshed out.
Yeah, so I think in about 3 months, when the next season starts, is probably a good time to like dip a toe in and see what they did. But in the meantime, you could do cooperative campaign now.
That's what Aiden and I were gonna do, but
You can still do it.
well, I just deleted it.
You can install
re-download it.
Yeah,
they make it very easy.
Yeah.
But it seems like they're just slow on their updates. So I don't know if they just need to hire more or what they're doing. But this is a good push in the right direction. So probably this time next year.
It's
will be prime.
Yeah, it's getting to where it should have been at launch.
Yeah, so at least they're still investing in it, I guess. And I think that Forge, from what I've seen and what they can do and the scripting and stuff like that, I think you're gonna, in a year from now, when people learn the tool set, it'll be really, really cool. Sony news: Final Fantasy is at 16 will be a PS5 exclusive for 6 months.
Hey,
I thought it was going to be longer. So
at least a year, yeah. So
they can't do that.
No, they can do that.
Yeah.
Don't they get mad about that?
Who get mad?
Sony about Microsoft exclusives with Call of Duty.
Yeah,
I think they get more angry about full-time exclusives than just timed ones.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't like it.
It is what it is. I have a PS5, so I'll probably just get it on the PS5.
I probably won't get it at all, to be honest. So it doesn't really bother me.
Final Fantasy is it's a PlayStation type game.
Yeah. It looks great, by the way.
They gave away Final Fantasy VII Remake, the first part. Remember, a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I played it. That's how I played it.
You should play it. It's good.
It's really good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
I want to, but every time I think about it, it's like, fuck it.
And that's as a fan of the original Final Fantasy VII. Like, I played it, I was like, yeah, this is objectively better.
Okay.
Like, this is better. Like, it's just modern. Like, I can't go back and play the old one at all. Other Sony news: Naughty Dog hires Fortnite Battle Pass expert as it builds The Last of Us multiplayer.
Ugh, disgusting.
Howard joins Naughty Dog from Ubisoft Stockholm. His most notable credits are his 7 years he spent working at Epic. He helped form the core of the Battle Pass progression strategy there and worked on 12 seasons of content through that system. He also helped introduce Battle Pass progression in Rocket League and Fall Guys.
So, a couple things. One, I feel like Fortnite is still the gold standard of Battle Passes.
I agree.
Like, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So, exciting to see. Also, I am just confused at what this multiplayer is going to be. I thought it was going to be like part one, just built up a little bit, and I don't really understand how you incorporate a Battle Pass into what type of game it was.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they got the big guns, Aiden.
Did you guys ever play it?
That's why they got Howard.
No, I never played it. I never played the multiplayer.
I watched a little bit of it, and
it was like a tactical PvP game.
I don't know. I feel like Last of Us would be a really cool survival game, in a sense.
Yeah, no, I mean, they have a lot of the systems built out. I would be much less interested in playing it than the kind of like tactical shooter that it was, though.
Yeah, so it's rumored to be a free-to-play game. So I don't know if they're going to do a battle royale, which doesn't jive at
No,
all.
like that's everything you hear about. It's just like, what the fuck are they making?
Yeah, I could see maybe a survival extraction, like 16 to 32 people on a smaller contained map, survival extraction kind of thing, kind of like Hunt and Showdown, maybe.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm curious. Either way,
I just don't know
it's
why
going
they
to
would
be a
even
well-built
invest
product
in multiplayer at all.
because Sony wants to have something kind of like.
Yeah, but not that IP. Like, there's so
I,
many other IPs.
I know. Bring
Like
back Killzone.
Resistance.
That's what I'm saying.
Or Killzone, yeah. Killzone multiplayer, like do a even a battle royale Killzone or whatever. Anything Killzone at this point.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, it's so wild. Like if I was Sony and with this Call of Duty kind of thing, I would have been like, all right, let's do Killzone. Let's make something good. And there's enough people that wants Killzone back.
Yep. SOCOM's making a comeback, boys. Heard here first.
So SOCOM would be wild.
Right.
I like SOCOM.
I would love to see a SOCOM. Oh man, actually now you got me dreaming.
Right.
All right, general news. FTX crypto files bankruptcy. It's a whole thing.
Oh, it's so good.
It's a whole thing.
It's terrible, but it's hilarious.
What's interesting for I guess me and Dylan more so is like there's an esports team called TSM. I'm actually a big TSM fan. So like
big TSM fan.
What's going to happen to TSM?
They're going to be fine, I would assume.
Maybe not.
Probably.
I love TSM because I like Hal, but I also like Reps and Valhurst, and their team comms are so much different now than it was about 6 months ago. Like how they interact with each other.
Oh, the fucking ALGS is on today. You know that, right?
ALGS started last week. Everyone.
Yeah.
I haven't watched really.
Watched a little bit.
Any.
I think TSM did well.
They did really well last week.
Yeah. I also would not worry about TSM. It's an org that's been around for a while. Someone's going to snatch it up.
I think they were getting like probably a lot of money, millions per year from this deal.
Yeah.
Which probably sucks, but I think overall they'll be A-okay.
Probably.
Yeah.
But just interesting. Modern Warfare Season 1 is going to release on the 16th. And it's releasing with a bunch of stuff. It's releasing with Warzone 2.0, the new Battle Royale. Warzone 1 is going to be semi-deprecated. Essentially, it has 3 maps right now. They're only going to reduce it down to 1 map and call it Warzone Caldera. And they'll have their own separate progression, I think. But Warzone 2, and then they have the new mode called DMZ, which is a extraction mode. They showcased some of it earlier in the week. I watched, who did I watch? Dr. Lupo and Landmark, because they're also Tarkov players.
You like Landmark.
I do like Landmark.
That. Yeah. Who's that Australian guy you liked?
Pestilli.
I like him.
Yeah, but he didn't get invited to the thing.
Fuck them. That was rude. I like that guy. He's chill.
Pestilli's great. Yeah. I love Pestilli. Probably didn't invite him because he lives in Australia and they didn't want to fly him out from Australia.
Oh, is it in person?
Yeah, it's a LAN. Yeah, so they invited a bunch of content creators. And really only Dr. and Lupo and Landmark are like Tarkov players that are like familiar with Tarkov mechanics. So I watch them. I'll tell you what, it's not Tarkov at all,
surprise.
Which is probably a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. I do think they said this is like a preview build. So there's some stuff that's kind of in the air. I think it looks cool. I think it's a lot of fun. There's a lot to do. You can load in as trios. So you load in. You have a infill part. Yeah, I know. There's 3 of us.
I'm not downloading this. It's going to be on the Warzone thing, right?
Yeah, it's going to be like 200 gigs.
Yeah, good luck.
With MP. Yeah. But it looks like it could be a lot of like it does like arcade, casual, extraction, semi-survival. 64 players on the Warzone map. So
regardless of how it is, shouts out for actually trying something new in a Call of Duty.
Yeah, because they could easily try to play it safe. There's some concern from a Tarkov's like survival game standpoint. There's a lot of like long-term progression stuff that I'm like, I'm not sure how you're going to keep people playing for a long period of time. But from if it works, it's already better than what Battlefield tried to do with Hazard Zone. It's infinitely better.
Well, it's infinitely better because it's not Battlefield.
Just from a game mechanics loop.
Functioning product.
Yeah. So I'm like excited. It's their first try into this like game mode type or game type. So like I think as it updates and comes up with iterations, I think long term if they stick with it, it could be really cool.
I just hope it's smoother than the campaign missions for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see.
It's different. It's not even the same. Like there's no crafting or anything.
Ooh,
Yeah, so it's
now you're
not like
speaking my
alone or anything.
language.
Yeah. So like that's why I'm like, it's interesting. Like we'll play it and then we can talk about it, I guess, in a little bit more in depth. Other announcements with the season is the Battle Pass. We're getting the Battle Pass. You're getting a bunch of weapons, operators, of course, that with it. You're getting Shoot House at lunch.
That's one that I like, I think.
Yep.
Right?
Yes,
That's
that's
people-
what you've been asking for.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Reddit, a lot of people on Reddit are like, why a Shoot House? Why not a fresh map? Because this Call of Duty needs a map like Shoot House. It
Yeah.
just does.
It does, because that alone will probably get me playing the game so much more.
Yeah.
Just being honest.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Will they have a 24/7 hour map?
If they're smart.
Because
they're
that's
smart.
what they need to do. Yeah.
It's
and
probably
then
hardcore.
hardcore.
Cycle.
Yeah, hardcore
Hardcore
is
too,
supposed to be
yeah.
coming. They call it tier 1. They don't call it hardcore anymore. And it's like I don't know why. Why
Bit dumb.
I don't know.
I'm gonna call it hardcore still.
Yeah, we'll still call it hardcore.
Yeah.
No HUD, less health. There's one thing I can't remember. Either way, that's coming back, and then shipments coming later in the season.
I also like
Surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the raids coming out in the season, and I think there's a new co-op at season launch. New co-op mission.
Okay.
Which, if you want, that's like a chill mode to level up your weapons. Those count.
Yeah, but only like, I don't know. It's not perfect because you can't use like loadouts, you know.
Yeah, that's the problem. There's only specific weapons, but if you just want a chill mode
Yeah.
and there's a weapon in there, that's not a bad one. They did talk about in a earnings call that next year there will be a Modern Warfare 2 expansion, full expansion, so it includes a campaign expansion, and along with a paid map pack, which is interesting.
So there's the kicker for the 2-year platform.
Yeah. I love the campaign, so if they could do the campaign again, like that quality and level of it.
The campaign was not that good, but if they put cool cutscenes in it, then I'll fucking play it because I like the cutscenes in that. That shit was the cutscenes are 10 out of 10. Some of the missions were not 10 out of 10.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I understand why.
Yeah, I get where you're
about
coming from.
I get where you're coming from.
I'm just stating the facts.
Yeah, not a fact, subjective
It's
feeling.
a fact. It's been recorded on this podcast. It's a fact.
Okay.
Now here's another fact. Isn't the expansion being done by a different studio?
Yes, Sledgehammer. I think.
Seems like a bad idea.
I think
because Sledgehammer makes
fine.
bad games, right?
No. Do they?
Vanguard
I think
they don't
Infinity
make bad
Ward
games.
is the only one that makes the good ones.
Well, you got to remember, you got to separate multiplayer from campaign. I think most people in general don't mind the campaigns, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. The multiplayer,
especially like they're building off the base of this one, not go make a new Call of Duty. Here's an engine.
When they make another Call of Duty, they're building up the base of Call of Duty.
Yeah, but like
they should just make it good. It's not like
in this case, you're building an expansion to a house. You're not building a house from the framework.
Yeah.
Do you remember how the expansion went on our house?
And just because they're developing it doesn't mean
an entire winter out the back of the house.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah. That's how my fear of Sasquatch came around, Faulkner. The back of our house was always open. Sasquatch could walk in here at any moment.
Apparently, Sasquatch is a big deal up in Idaho.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I don't know why. Apparently, it's a big deal.
Me.
There's like a Sasquatch
festival
thing, a festival. Yeah,
they do that in Oregon and Northern California too.
Must be a Pacific Northwest thing.
Yeah.
A
lot of uncovered territory, you know.
Yeah.
Places for a giant ape creature.
Mount St. Helens. I was Sasquatch.
Good.
You know what movie I like, Aiden?
What?
That one
Dante's
with
Peak.
lava.
Yeah,
Dante's Peak.
Yeah.
that's a good one. There is lava in it.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, also the map pack for this. I don't know how many maps are going to be in it. I'm assuming they're going to charge $70.
Oh, dude, that would be it. I would not be happy with that. $20 max, and I prefer free.
Well, everyone prefers free.
Yeah.
Not them. They don't prefer free.
Yeah. Well, maybe by that time we'll have the Microsoft acquisition, and
Oh,
they'll
no,
make
be
it.
free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe.
that's fine. You know what? I'd actually be totally down with that.
Because that would be a good way for Microsoft to circumvent, like, yeah, you guys can have COD as a base
but
game.
your people are gonna pay twice
Pay-
as much.
Yeah, for the expansions. Yeah.
God, that sucks. That does suck for them.
But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, I have no doubt they would do a $70 purchase for a full campaign. And if it's like, if they can do a 10 map pack, like 10 map pack of classic Modern Warfare maps.
Just remakes.
Yeah, just remakes.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's just remakes, would 20 be a better number for
I
a
personally
$70
think so.
price tag?
But I could see them still going 70.
70 for 10.
But that just
I bet
seems
10
too
maps.
much. It seems too much.
Yeah, but it's COD.
Yeah.
COD can do that, right?
Yeah.
Because people are going to buy it. But we'll see. Other news. Treyarch also announced they're going to be working on Modern Warfare 2's ranked play system.
So, when you say that, is that just like a ranked league?
Oh.
It's a ranked mode.
I probably won't play that.
I probably won't, but if they, like Perfect World is like, okay, now you guys have ranked, so just turn SBMM off on
Regular. Oh,
pub
that would be
matches.
sick, but they won't do that.
They won't do that.
Yeah.
But I don't think when I play, I played solo once for like an hour this week.
Mhm.
I was fucking dominating lobbies.
Yeah, I think it really depends on who you play with.
Yeah. Yeah. I did watch a funny meme. And what was it? It was like, it was
You
talking
watched
about
the meme?
SBMM. It was talking about SBMM. And it's like, am I in these sweaty lobbies because I'm the sweaty person when I play the game? And I was like, oh, that's true. Like, if you try hard, you're going to get put in hot lobbies. If you're playing casually, you're never going to get really tossed into hot lobbies.
Yeah,
Yep.
you know what they should do? Just get rid of it, and then just
I agree.
whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, I agree. And last piece of news, Embracer Group shut down Onoma, which was formerly known as Square Enix Montreal, after it announced its name change 3 weeks ago.
Adios. I
Why,
don't even know
though?
who you are. Yeah, goodbye.
It's a tough economy. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of layoffs going on, a lot of things going on. So they're like, you know what? We bought these guys, this team. We're just gonna. I like the people in the team, but we'll just merge it. And then they'll lay off people on those teams because that's how mergers work.
It's sad.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just how it is.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah. That's all the news I got. You guys have anything else to add?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. Fuck off. Oh, Pokemon's coming out soon. The new one. I'm excited.
Awesome.
Why?
I'll tell you about it. Why I play all the Pokemons.
Why?
They're fun.
Why? Why are they fun?
I
Yeah,
like to catch
explain
the
it.
monsters. I want to catch shinies. That's my thing. I like to catch shinies.
Why don't you come catch me?
You're not shiny. You're just small. It's a difference.
All right.
I
You
see.
guys don't have anything else?
No. Sorry.
Nothing.
All right.
Nothing pertinent.
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And bye.
Bye bye.